This is the game room activity with Benitta and her cousins in the book. Come Through Benitta, Seamstress on Fire. So I'm going to read from Family Reunion, one of the later chapters in the book. The workload is increasing, I told my cousins as we sat around the kitchen table. It was finally time for our family reunion. We were eating thanks to Chef Terry's Nolans flavored meal. He had gone to culinary school to become a chef and loved to showcase his culinary skills, especially to his family. I let him take over in the kitchen, and I had no regrets. It was chef's kiss all the way. So, with the three Jasmines, my friend named Jasmine, Terry, Tanya, Ray J, and the Boston Beauties, April and Amy, staying at my apartment, and the rest of the early 20s cousins staying at the hotel, we were all in close quarters. That's why most had voted to play Twister first. However, as most of us were stuffed, we decided to give the meal a chance to settle before playing, the way many do before swimming. This gave the cousins our age time to come from the hotel to my apartment. I only talked about the fashion design contest when asked the direct question. The cousins seemed to understand that I was more concerned about the job and the high production season we were in. I was going into work early and leaving later than most just to keep up with the workload. I was able to be less far behind by working more hours, but I was never caught up. I think it's because you are doing so well in the contest, Tanya suggested one day when I missed our weekly phone call again. Why don't you just quit and get another job? I was certain that this suggestion was not the way of wisdom. My parents had told me that I could move back home if I needed to do so. I knew they were sincere. Still, my gut was telling me to stick it out at that job until God released me. I prayed because that's the only thing I knew to do. I knew peace would guide me, and I didn't feel comfortable quitting my job yet. I felt like the good Lord was telling me to hold on. Don't count your chickens before they hatch was a sensible adage for me to consider. After all, I had not won the contest. I only had an overwhelming lead in popularity and the lead in audience response to the first dress. The bulk of the points were coming from the dresses themselves, the videos we were to post, and the audience and judges' response when the remaining two were revealed. There were even rumors that they were adding another component to help contestants get points. For all I knew, I might not be so great at that part of the contest. I might even suck. So, if you like hearing more excerpts from Come Through Benitta, reading like I just did, as well as any fashion-related content, since she is a seamstress on fire and is part of a contest, competition to design a gown for an unnamed female celebrity, then please like, share, and subscribe. I would love a thumbs up from you. Have a blessed evening or day. Bye-bye.